Pro Dumpster Diver back at it again today. So, guess what? I'm just doing a video here for my collection, part of the collection, which is actually for the gold and silver scrap that I have. A lot of you guys are in the comments. You're very positive. You keep saying buy more silver. You need to stack more. And I'm like, you know what? You're probably right. You're probably right. With the way the economy is going, with the way the government's changing everything. I heard that we still had budget issues in the U.S. The Pentagon supposedly lost like $1 trillion, and we sent 35 billion to the Ukraine in total. I have a feeling we might have sent more, but who knows? So, a lot of people are talking about their collections of gold and silver, and people are telling them to buy more. So, I'm gonna go over my collection of what I actually have right now. So this is my gold table. I found this table someone threw out, and I just put a white cloth over it where I can actually examine my collection and see if I have to buy more. So let's start out with some of the gold scrap in the corner. Here I actually have 4 pounds of gold pins here, if you can see that there. This is 4 pounds of just gold pins. These are some military pins in there as well. That's 4 pounds. I actually got these brown pieces here and put them in a box and tape it, and I put plastic sleeves in them, which are pretty thick. Now, what are those plastic sleeves? It's this right here. So these are plastic sleeves that you can get at the dollar store or Office Depot, and I put the plastic sleeves in there and I taped it. That way they don't exactly puncture through. Here I have 5 pounds of plugs. So this is 5 pounds. It's actually pretty heavy, of just plugs, as you can see in there. And I wrap this one in what is called saran wrap to make it easier for me. This here is 2 pounds of all computer pins. Now this right here, I can actually just take this whole thing and sell it, just like it is. It's a brick, all right, and it's a beautiful brick. This is one of the first ones that I ever made. If you can clearly look at this, this is all 100% pins, just gold pins in there from the bottom parts of computers and fiber boards as well. All right, so look at it. I got a 2 pound, 4 pound, 5 pound. I don't have a 3 pound. I should have a 3 pound. You know what? I'll make a 3 pound and put it right there. I didn't realize that. I should have definitely had that. Okay. Now let's go over. Here we have some other gold scrap, which is from slight parts there next to keyboards and mouse parts. So these are gold plated pieces. These are very, very nice, and they're light, and there's a lot of gold on this that I can immediately just reverse electroplate, and they're on plastic, which is very, very good. I have some previous gold rounds here that other people have actually tried to melt gold in the crucible, and it didn't quite work out, so I just bought a whole bunch of them there. I don't know how much gold is in it, but it's probably a lot. I do have more CPU chips that I'll have to put on. This here is, you guys know what this is? This is my little silver gold block that I'm going to end up using to make the bars into. I haven't used it yet, but I put it in a Ziploc bag because when you touch it, black stuff comes on your finger. I gotta figure out what that is. If you guys know this in the comment section, this is graphite. Every time I touch it, black stuff comes on my finger, so I just put it in plastic. I don't know why it does that, or if it was milled that way. I don't know. If you guys can tell me, I'd appreciate it. Now on this part here, what do we actually have in the back? These are gold plated pieces here. Now this here is gold plated aluminum that was actually used for sliding stacks. I'll actually pull one out. As you can see here, it's all gold on both sides of it. So that's what you call double-sided there, double plate. I gotta put it right back in there. And what I did in order to keep things there is, this is a water bottle. I just cut the top off, and it makes a great holder for it. And here is an actual bracelet or something like that I found. It's a bronze bracelet. But one of the best ways of actually holding your gold or silver scrap there is just to take a water bottle and cut it. And look, all of it fits in there, just like that. Okay, it's perfect, and I like it. It keeps everything up, and if I want to take it out, it makes it easier. Now, the second part there is that these are also parts for window. This is aluminum. This is a bit separate. These pieces in there are a little bit thinner right now, but I do like them because they're all gold-plated. These ones are actually on glass. So these top pieces here are on glass, and it will cut you. I bought these on eBay, and they're very nice. They're probably about 8 inches in total length. I do like them though. They're very nice. And so I keep these. I like the fact that they can stand up on the desk and they look very nice. Now here we actually have DMD chips. For those of you who know what that is, I did a previous video. I put them up right now. Okay, these are DMD chips in there. They're very expensive. You really can't find these online. I think you can find them on eBay. Right, there we go, beautiful. I think you can find them on eBay right now, but these are the nice ones that I found. And I did number some of them. They are all gold. Now these are 3 big ones in there. The smaller ones, let me pull these out for you. I'll pull one out. The smaller ones there have a glass top. You have to crack it open, but if you can look at the 2 holes, there's gold behind it, and there's gold right here as well. So you have to crack these things open with a sledgehammer and get all the gold out. And again, they're beautiful, they're very nice. If I flipped all of them over, they would look like gold pieces just like that. They're very beautiful. And this case that I got is actually from the dollar store, so I don't have that there. You can definitely do that. Now, what we actually have here is, this is a small case I have that is just a cardboard box. All of this is gold-plated watches. This is something to sell in the apocalypse in case things happen. The good part is there are pieces on here that I can actually sell for money. There are watch parts, which are very nice. Some of the stuff in here is gold-plated. Some of it is very good, but again, it's just gold-plated watch parts. And some of them are nice. Like, I could actually definitely sell some of them right there. Okay? And then I have some copper. I don't have much copper. I have more silver and gold and copper right now, but that's just scrap copper that may come in handy. Okay? And then I have some odds and end pieces here. Here we actually have 5 gram 10 karat I bought on eBay a while ago. We have a 9 gram 12 karat, a 5 and 5.2 gram 10 karat, and then a 14 karat 1.5 gram. Now, to be honest, I could melt all of this away. The first thing you have to do is you got to take out the rubies and the golds and the diamonds out of them, because this one's got diamonds on it, and you don't want that going into the crucible there and scratching things up. Okay, I have another section here that's 10 karat 3.8, and then I have this one in here as well. This is very nice, 14 karat, 10K, 14K. Melting all of this, I would melt all this into a bar and then break it off into nuggets and put all of it into acid, because you want 24 karat pure gold, okay? And then I have a big Ziploc bag here of just all types of jewelry, which is all gold plated. Again, I can reverse electroplate all of that and just have a good day with it, and it'll definitely be nice. Alright, I got some other pieces there. Now, we're going to move away from certain things a bit. We're going to talk about palladium. This bag here, for those of you who know MLCCs and palladium scrap is what you have. All of this is my palladium scrap. Now, you're looking at different colors and you're like, wait a minute, you do have some capacitors in there. Yes, I do have some capacitors in there. So I'll be able to take palladium and palladium and silver out of that right now. Now, so far this here is 289 grams. I do believe it's 289 grams. I do want to get a pound of it, and for every 136 grams of that you have, you can get 1 gram of palladium. And 1 gram of palladium goes for a very large amount, which is great. Okay, you want the most out of it. All right, now let's go to my containers. I love going to the dollar store and getting these containers because they're tall, they're thin, they're stackable, and this can screw on and you can just tape it. Okay, so here we actually have gold ribbon. Now, one of the things that's very tricky about gold ribbon is you have to be very careful when you're trying to extract the gold out of it. Can you put all of it in nitric acid? Yes, you can, but you got to be careful because it's not going to burn the exact way. Now, what I actually did I actually took some of the gold ribbon and I tried burning it. So I have it in a Ziploc bag here. And as you can see on the bottom, you do have some gold parts of it, but you need a high heat. I used a blue propane piece from Walmart, and I had to keep tilting it and the flame knocked out like every 5 seconds. It was problematic. So I have to find a way to just melt all of this plastic and just get a high torch on a crucible and just burn all of it away, and I'll be left with gold, but very dirty gold, which would be like 14 karat, which is fine. So I'll be able to do that there. So yeah, all of this is just a long gold ribbon. This isn't short, it's a long gold ribbon. So gold ribbon that's over an inch is long gold ribbon. Okay, as you can clearly see that there's long pieces in there. Okay, now what do we have here? Here we actually have capacitors. Now I've been collecting these for about 8 months in just scrap electronics. Now I do have a massive amount of them. Ooh, I didn't realize it's cracked. Okay, I gotta put some tape on that. I got a new container. I also have a feeling it's the weight. But as you can see here, I have a very large amount. There is, I don't know how many pounds is in there right now. I will eventually check right now for that. I will check, but that's not your fault. That's fine there. So I do have a large amount of capacitors in there. Let's just say it's 10 pounds. So all of this is going to end up being silver. Now this is one of my first batches I ever had. This is actually called a home container. So home container is basically just fill up small little bits and pieces of parts in it. This all in here, look at this. All of this is just silver. I'm sorry, all of it is just gold bits, like small, really minute gold bits weighing less than an inch right now. This is heavy. This is probably, I don't know, maybe it's not 15, probably 15 pounds in this small container. But now you have to be careful because you saw that line in this one, right? Like if you have too much weight in it, it will end up cracking. So I do want to put some glue there, but then I might as well just buy another container. If I do, the same thing is going to happen. So I have to put some tape around this to make it a bit easier right now, okay? And then I have another container here of, this is cut gold ribbon. This was done in my earlier videos where I actually had 3 pounds of it. Now there's a lot of gold in here. There's a lot of gold ribbon. I have to burn off all this plastic in a crucible. You see how it's stacked up? And then get the gold out of that, which is very, very nice. These are gold pins, but it's a different type of gold pin. These are not necessarily the professional ones there, because I got all of this in bulk, but I got different pounds of it, like 1 pound here, 2 pound there. And if it looks like this, where it's half gold, half not, I put it in this container. However, this container is beautiful. Look at this, look at this. All of this is just gold scrap pins. I absolutely love it. It is beautiful. It is one of the best containers next to the home container that I have when it comes to gold pins. I absolutely do love it. I love the way it looks right now. I do love this one a bit better, though, I'll be honest. Now, what do we have here? This is a container of crystal oscillators. These are the circuits that have the crystals in it that sends frequencies in and out. However, this is also, you can actually pick this up. It's a bit heavy, probably about 5 pounds. This is all scrap in here, and I have to melt that and get all the silver out of it I want. Or I can pick through it by hand and figure a few things out, what I can keep, what I throw away. It's very, very nice. Now this is my actual silver box. The silver box contains everything that is new silver, nothing I would really have to melt. So this actually, and I'll pull this up for you guys who love it, you love seeing these are my silver eagles, okay, which are very nice. I put all of them in these containers that I got from Hobby Lobby, and what it does is that it protects it from being touched all the time. So you don't want to keep rubbing your hands on silver, but you do want to play with it every once in a while. Okay, and then I do have the other pieces of silver down here. These are also the silver rounds, which are 1 ounce. So this is all 1 ounce silver. Okay, these ones in here are different containers because they're silver eagles, and so they have a bit of a round piece into it, which is foam. These here are very, very nice. And then over here I actually have silver bars. Okay, these are all silver bars. Some of them from Sunshine Mint. Very, very nice. Okay, and then here I have these Chinese coins. I have to take this out to see what it is. I don't know what language this is. If you guys know what language it is, please let me know. I'm not that good on language for different things like that. But yeah, I don't know what language this is. It looks like Chinese. There we go. It looks like Chinese. I don't know. Who knows? Put this one back. And then here we have a whole bunch of other regular coins, which are a bit old, which are good. Here we have, these are silver $half that I ended up getting from a gold and silver place. So I always keep them. Then I have a nice little 5-ounce baby here. It's nice. It weighs a pretty good amount. Here we have some of the greatest things yet. This here is silver contact scrap that comes from circuit breakers. This is a large amount, and it is very, very, very heavy. This actually weighs more than one of these suckers here. So this is probably about 3,000 grams of just silver contacts. I love it. It's heavy. I can hold it. If I wanted to, I could sell this as it is, probably for a couple $100 right now. It's just very, very heavy right now at 3,000. 3,000 grams, man, that is heavy. You know what? Let's do a little weight check, because I have a scale here. See if I can get this off. Up, there we go. Okay, turn you on. Okay, that's on ounces. Let's get to grams. Okay, so let's just slightly try to weigh this boy here and see how much this is. Oh, it says E. So it's too much weight. Oh, that's good. That's very good. I like that. Alright, so I do have another scale. Relax. You guys like, what the hell is going on? We need to know the weight. Relax. I have another scale over here. Okay? It's a hook henny. It's very nice. Okay. So, I'm going to press this button here. Alright, that's in mLs. I need the other unit. Pounds, fluid ounces, grams. Okay, 0 gram, good. Alright, now I'm going to put this on the scale and weigh it. I got 1321. Damn! A lot more weight than I thought. So, that's 1321 in grams. I got to figure out what that is in ounces. Let's go to ounces. Oh, I got pounds. Okay, let's do pounds. 2.14 pounds. So 2 pounds, 14 ounces of silver. That is nice. That is very good. I do like that. That is a lot of silver in there. 2 pounds, 14 ounces. I'll calculate that right now. Since, you know what? Let's figure out how many ounces that is. Pounds, fluid ounces, grams, milliliters. This doesn't have ounces? Our scale should have ounces. That's ml. That's pounds. That's fluid ounces. Okay, I just thought it had ounces. Maybe not. Maybe I got the special Chinese version of it. Okay, alright guys. So that's what I have today. This is my collection that I have. I do have more, obviously. I got a lot more coming through, but this is what I have. This is what I do. Am I proud of it? Yeah. This is good because, again, if anything happens with the economy, I can immediately go to sell those. I can sell some of those for money, and I also have this. So I have a lot of these right now. You could probably pause the video and count it if you're smart, but always have silver. I have silver eagles. I have regular coins, 1 ounce coins, and then I have a whole collection of bars right here, which are very good. So, always, always have a backup plan. Pro Dumpster Diver. This is my collection. Thank you guys for watching. I wanted you to have a video you can look at. If you want me to buy more silver or certain types of silver, put it in the comments below. Thank you a lot. I'm always watching and always responding. Have a great night. Pro Dumpster Diver out.